Welcome to House Common Blood, where strangers are family. Every episode contains graphic content, including but not limited to copious amounts of blood, unnecessary cursing, death of all ages, be they infants or immortals, fantasy drug use, nudity, mentions of sex, and sound effects of various qualities. We cannot stress enough that this is mature content with adult themes. You have been warned. May the albatross guide your way.
God damn it. You have excellent timing. Welcome to House Blood. I'm Gray, your DM and host. We're a D&D 5e podcast currently playing the adventure Hangman Worms of Frostheart. This story follows a group of misfits facing sentient calamities threatening to destroy the world, led by a Genasi army called the Rebirth Bastion. I'm joined here today by Mega.
Hello, I am Mega, and I play Eddie, the Otterboy Triton Bastard class. I also play Eddie, as well as any other silly named character. Teehee can't stop me.
As well as Aluya.
Hi there, Nita here. I play Aluya Oblak, the human cleric sorcerer.
As well as Rakuzan.
Howdy y'all, I'm Recusant. I play Mavet Soha Fidaj, the Astral Spore Drunk. And I am the sap that holds the party together.
And finally, Moomin.
Hello! I play a fire genasi named Seer, who is an artificer alchemist that will soon destroy the world with their love and passion of being a doctor.
All right. Who can give me a recap on what the hell happened last session? Actually, I think I might pick on somebody. Moomin, you feel comfortable giving a recap?
I'm trying to... Hold on. Basically, I'm just trying to remember all the events that occurred, so that might be a probably no.
Okay. Who feels comfortable giving me the recap? Nita, you're excluded.
I mean, that's only really... That's that point that's a 50-50, because there's only 2 people left after that.
I know.
All right, let's roll a d4. 1 through 3 is Mega.
D4, you son of a bitch. All right.
I haven't heard Mega's elegant voice explain the story in a while.
It would be nice to hear it, Mega.
All right. Nah, it's going to be a you, Mobbit.
So, last session starts. There's a lot of weird stuff while we're walking about in the districts. A lot of people yelling at each other, not agreeing on what's going what. Why is this barrel here? Why is this barrel not over here? Mavet wants the barrel. Mavet buys the barrel. Mavet keeps the barrel to himself. Screw everybody else's barrels. So, then we are following our way to a specific store name who I cannot recall off the top of my head, but it was very important to the story. I believe it was... Someone fill in, please.
Jesus.
But when we get...
Petals.
Yes, that. When we got there, we saw a guy who's not a guy, who's being controlled remotely. A little RC car NPC type guy. So we're talking to him. Things start getting a little weird. Smoke stuff. We got some sharks. Sand sharks? No, we're not in the desert. Snow sharks. So now we're battling. There's people crawling on the ceiling. They're a little weird, but Mavet thinks they're kind of cute. So, yeah, we're battling. Mavet's trying to, show he has the muscles. So, yeah, that's basically where we wrapped up.
I'll give you a D10. I'll fill in the gaps here. Just to keep things concise, yes, you've seen a lot of unusual activity. Barrels being delivered to random locations to people who didn't purchase them. You guys were looking for ingredients for a medicine for Eddie's father, James Hayes. And it was delivered to you by, I'm trying to think of the best word to put it, a puppet of Quagmire. Gave you the medicine, gave you guys an ultimatum. Leave. Simple and clean. You guys had a little bit of back and forth, and he mentioned that there was a bit of tension between the Sea Elves, as well as the tension between the Sea Elves and the natives of the land. And I'm trying to watch my words here in case, like I may say too much, but suffice it to say, he just believes that something may occur, and that it's outside of his own control. It is a boiling pot that is about to explode. Towards the alchemist shop, he told all of you that the owner of the shop was not exactly a good person, that they did a fair amount of experiments using live subjects, and one of her creations is on the loose. And this takes the form of these land sharks, because I never want to pronounce the name. Essentially, he force-fed her a concoction of her own making. It bursted out of her, and now they are very hungry, searching for the subjects within the alchemist shop. I'm going to move it to the battle map, and while I move it to the battle map, Moo, please take your time to decide what you are going to be doing during your turn. I'm going to do an overview of the battle map, of the current state of affairs, along with potential objectives here. There we go. All right. So, Moo, this is the current state of affairs for your character here. The important part that you need to know is last session, our dear friend Mavet went into this room right here, and he found another one of these monstrosities, basically putting its head within a water basin that's hiding a invisible elf. But at the moment, the creature you guys were fighting is not resurfacing. So let me go over the objectives here quick. First and foremost, as you guys have seen throughout the encounter, there are certain events that happen at certain times. I will say, if you guys pay attention, you'll see like when things pop off. But throughout this encounter, there are multiple monsters that are hunting these elves, and I'm going to roll randomly when these creatures find their prey, and I will be alerting you guys to the general location of where they scream. If you guys focus fire, perhaps you guys can deal with each one of these monsters one at a time, but there may come a time where the rock keeps rolling and more of these monsters discover more and more of these elves. So first and foremost, these creatures, the first objective, these creatures need to be subdued. They're a menace to the actual city itself. These are extremely dangerous creatures. Now, one versus the entire party, not a threat to all of you. but one of these things on the loose towards civilians is devastating. Second objective is there's test subjects, 6 in total. You've found 2. These people need to be saved. And third objective, I believe I've hinted at this, but I'm going to outright say it. This lair action is independent of the monsters itself and will affect the monsters if they come into a radius of any of these effects. Something is going on in this area that is causing this smoke, this haze, this miasma, and it needs to be dealt with as well. Those are your 3 objectives. How you guys deal with it is on you. If you guys ignore them, that's perfectly fine. More than likely, you may not be able to get all the objectives, and that's perfectly fine. But that being said, any questions before we move on to Moo's turn? All right.
Did someone forget to flush the toilet?
We're not going to talk about that. All right, Moomin, it is your turn. Do I need to explain anything else for you, or do you have a clear visual of what's happening?
So the key thing I know is that the creatures are not coming to where I am, even if I was stomping and going crazy, correct?
The one that you were trying to draw did not come to approach you. You guys severely injured it.
I'm just trying to think on literally the next action, but go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, I don't want to discourage that tactic. It does seem like that will work if you want to be the focus of these creatures. If you make a loud enough noise, ruckus, you may draw their attention. But circumstances may change. Case in point, this creature was heavily injured. It doesn't seem like it wants to attack creatures that fuck it up so bad. It's fight or flight. Please, go ahead. You just looking through your options? Okay. If that's the case, we're just gonna move on here until she pops back in, and I'll just validate her turn. Moving on here. Right? Yeah. You completely erased a turn or a lair action. Nita. And what's going to happen now is... Second. I'm gonna roll randomly here. 1 for the bathroom, 2 for the main room. Well, I meant odds and evens. Okay. Although not too pertinent here. What's going to happen is the vials are going to explode, and you will see an oil begin to form on the ground. I'm going to change color to be red. This will last until the start of the next lair action. But again, it doesn't seem like it's too much in the way. It is just blocking one of the doors. All right. We move on to the shark's turn. Okay, she ended up dropping. All right. All right, my vet. One thing I need to clarify. As you're looking at this creature, the door is open, and you see that the purple haze is pouring in. You see its eyes becoming more bloodshot. You see the veins beginning to bulge. And it looks like this miasma is having a strange effect on this creature. I can't remember. Remind me, Muppet. Did you attack this creature?
I'm not sure. I think I just had enough to get over here.
I don't believe so. All right. If that's the case, as two prey in front of it, doesn't.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction then to
Okay.
a hail of spores.
All right. Yeah, I was going to roll randomly for the target, whether it pursue one that's hidden or the unappetizing creature in front of it. So please, do the reaction, and I believe that would be enough to gather its attention here. What was the saving throw? Just remind me. Okay, Constitution. Thank you.
Yeah, 16.
All right. Wow. All right, how much damage?
Three necrotic.
Okay. Yep, it all goes through. 3 damage to the creature, and you gather its attention. How do you flavor it as it begins to reel back and look at you?
So, as they're just looking between the two subjects and who it wants to eat, Mavette's spores begin to slowly crawl along the creature's face and dig into its skin as it turns its head slowly towards Mavette.
All right. All right, you're going to see the first weird thing here. It's going to make its first snapping maw at you. And I believe 17 is a miss for you, correct?
Correct.
All right. And your AC is correct because you're race. That is right. All right. Now here's the weird part. It appears while in the miasma, it can make another attack. I will reveal the ability after I make this roll. 18 is a hit. Do you have anything to defy that?
No.
All right. I'll make the attack, then I'll show you what happened here. That's 32 damage. I'll apply it to your character sheet. Unless you have any way of resisting piercing damage.
No, I just got plenty of temp HP.
Okay. Tears through 32. And I'll show you the ability here. It's Monstrous Miasma. Every 4 rounds at the start of the round, the miasma in the air surrounding the Bluta, or Blut, however the hell you pronounce it, becomes more potent. While in this miasma, whenever the monster uses this attack, or its action to make a snapping jaw attack, it can make an additional snapping jaw attack. These additional attacks stack up to a maximum number of additional attacks equal to its strength modifier. So essentially, while it's in this miasma, it will have more attacks. And it will gradually increase the longer this combat lingers. It's distracted with you at the moment. Eddie, you heard the crunching of wood from the bathroom. What do you do?
I guess Eddie will look
Thank you.
over to the others in the room. Did you all hear that? Like, should I stay here as kind of like a home base to lead people in, or should I go? I'm kind
Sorry.
of worried about the one on the ceiling. Points
So,
too.
sorry to interrupt you, Mega, but Moo's back. If you don't mind, I want to quickly deal with her turn before we get ahead of ourselves here. Moo, are you with us to speak? Are you able to talk?
I am. I'm hoping that it doesn't kick me out like right before I was about to say what I was gonna say. That
Okay.
Ooh, that made me mad. But anyway, let's keep going.
Yep. what do you have in mind for your turn? Let's go through the sways here. We just kept moving along as you were gone.
You're good. I was just. The thing is, we're in a situation where it's like now we kind of have to split apart in some way. However, if it's a 6-second situation, I was gonna have Seer just literally look around, being like, "I'm gonna head towards the source of the mist, but I'm also gonna search through the direction of things. Split up. We gotta find the people. I can protect people, but Eddie can also keep things away."
Okay. That is going to require a investigation check, and that's substantial information. So I'm going to require an action. No, I withdraw that. I'll have it be a bonus action. That seems a lot more fair. Action's a little too much.
I can make that work.
Yep. So please, I will offer you the check here. It's going to be towards our dear girl Seer. I have a DC in mind, and it will be investigation. Oh, god damn it. Keep forgetting about that shit.
All right, here we go. I think it's a -3 still.
Is it? Or is it minus
As far as
2
I
'cause you
remember, I
had-
had to use the
you-
disguise self.
Yeah, but you did
Oh,
have
no.
a long rest.
I did. So, but the thing is, it would have been a -4. Now it's a -3.
Okay. Well, I'll trust you and keeping track with that. Just please make sure to ask questions if you're ever confused of where we're traveling and what's happening. I don't want you to get too fucked up by trying to explore an urban environment.
I feel ya.
Okay. What was the roll? That is a total of 21.
Oh,
All right. Okay, with a total of 21, I can confidently tell you that the mist weakens to the east and is more dense to the west. So logically, you can determine that going to the western hallway would bring you closer to it.
all right. Then probably as Seer would jump over the counter, they look to Lee and be like, "Check these doors, like to the corners," and then
Okay.
just start like heading towards there.
All right.
Let me see
Aaliyah
how many
nods.
squares I moved.
That'd be 20. Yep. Keep in mind the little black tile in front of the door is a pitfall. You can easily leap over it.
That's the plan. That's why I gave
Yeah.
myself a running start.
Okay. You can make your way, into. Yep.
Come
You can
on.
move 2 more tiles. I can move it for you. Don't worry.
Thank goal.
Yep. Go right ahead. And you
All
can
right,
move
so
one more.
there's. All right, here we go.
Just as a reminder for that particular room, just gonna read it out one more time. Because a lot of the details for these rooms are important if you guys pay attention. All right. So, with the hallway, the hallway stretches before you. It's lined with a hearth, a cabinet, and a long table used for both eating and study. The purple haze is thicker here, swirling lazily around the room. A long bench sits against one wall, and you notice every time you look away, then back, the cabinet seems to have shifted slightly. Other than that, the long bench occasionally rattles and the table seems to vibrate with a faint, unnatural hum. But yes, you do have your action still. Would you like to dash?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because honestly, I'm trying to figure out the best way to avoid getting murdered on the spot.
Yep.
No, if I do that one, everybody burns.
I do want to make it perfectly clear. I know it has a wooden aesthetic to all this, but imagine ice and masonry. I want to be very clear with that if you ever feel like doing anything fire related. The furniture is made out of wood, though. I can confidently say that.
No, it's not exactly that. I'm trying to see if I want to burn my things right now. I think what I will do, if you allow it, is that I will use my action to kind of dash, but the idea is that I'm going to dash to open doors and quickly look in. Like, think of like, go here.
Yeah.
Item interaction, open the door.
It would cost an item interaction. If you're just dashing and moving along, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient here because you're spending an action to dash and you're exploring the environment, and I want to reward you for doing so. I will allow you to open both the doors if you have the movement to get to both.
I do.
Yep, awesome. Yep, you open the door. All right. So you see that the bedroom has a stark contrast to the rest of the alchemist shop. You see that it's modestly furnished with a bed, writing desk, nightstand, and dresser. The windows, though small, allowing a thin sliver of light piercing through the purple haze. The air here is slightly clearer, though the sense of madness is still palpable. The papers and notes are scattered across the desk, hinting at the alchemist's deteriorating mind. Yet, these rooms are eerily quiet, offering a brief respite from the chaos outside. Beds appear to be freshly made.
As I moved closer here, the haze isn't in this room.
It's clear.
It seems deeper.
No, it's clear. Yeah.
Then with the rest of my movement, so that would be my last square would actually be here.
Can you show me the exact movement that you used? Is important to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me do it. So basically, one.
Yep. Then you went there.
And then I went here.
After that.
Then I went up here. And then I had to go here.
Okay. If that's the case, let's move you back a step. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, as there is a pitfall right there. All right.
Oh no, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's an advantage.
Did the one? Huh?
No, he's
Her
asking.
dexterity's at advantage.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
That's still good though. All right. Going over this again. Okay. I'm actually reading something at the moment. Could you just roll it from your sheet really quick as I'm looking at this? Yep, thank you. Okay, I have DC in mind. Sorry, I had to look for it. All right.
I also don't think I drank a potion recently, guys.
What was the advantage you were talking about, Aluya?
For dexterity saves. Oh, I have choking up, so it's strength, dexterity, and we all have advantage on attack rolls.
Yep, because of the temp HP. Yep.
Oh, let me roll it again then.
Yep. And please remember, everyone, I believe everyone has advantage on attack rolls as well, so please remember that.
Besides me.
Yep.
Slightly better.
Yeah, it's not good enough. You fall. All right. I believe that is 2d6 damage. Yep. Oh, sorry, not 2d6. You fall 10 feet down. That's a 1d6. And okay. Okay, there we go. So, two things are going to happen. First, you're going to take a d6 of damage, and you are going to be restrained. You are going to require an action to get out of this, as there's something unusual with this pitfall. There's a fair amount of mucus and other disgusting shit that solidifies as you make contact with it. All right, that's 6 damage. I'm going to deduct that from your character sheet. All right. And I'm going to move the pitfall for now until you get out of that particular trap. Right. I believe
Okay.
that's your entire action economy, bonus action, main action, and as you make it further and further to the north, the haze is getting thicker and thicker. All right. Sorry about that, Eddie. We're going to bring it right back to your turn. All right. Repeating the question, Aluya's there. You see that Seer has ran off into the hallway.
To answer Eddie's question, Deer told us, well, she told me to check the doors. Since you're close to that door, I will check the one behind the counter.
Sure, I guess. Hmm. Which case?
And I will move
not
the
the end of the
Aurora
world.
with you.
Oh. He'll at least open the door. So he'll fly over there. Open the door.
All right, as you open the door, that is this. It appears to be a. Just want to make sure. Yep, I am right. It appears to be a kitchen. There's a blend of culinary and alchemical paraphernalia. There's a brick furnace that dominates one wall, while the shelves of food and strange ingredients lie in the other. The water basin is filled with murky, purplish liquid. Amongst the clutter, something small quickly darts along the shelf, hiding amongst the food. The air is thick with a sense of there's an unsettling mood with the purple haze. And the walls seem to close in, amplifying that sense of the space. The hairs on the back of your neck begin to stand up as you sense movement from the edge of your vision. And just to clarify the shelf, it's on the bottom right.
Gonna phrase this carefully.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know if you're friendly or not, but if you are, stay as far away from me as you can.
Okay.
In fact, if you know if there's anything dangerous in here, I'd actually really appreciate it. That'd save me a whole lot of trouble.
I'm gonna need 2 rolls from you. Let's start off with the first one. It's gonna be persuasion. All right. Other rolls in the chat, please roll that. And once I see how this goes, I may request another roll. All right. Anything you'd like to add to that? Okay.
Well, I haven't even seen the result.
Oh, sorry. You rolled a 3. It's +8. You can see it by clicking on your name. It'll extend to show you the roll. I'm not sure why it's not automatically showing you the roll.
Well, it wasn't even showing me the result. That's the thing. But anyway, I can't add anything to it.
Okay. What about now? Sure. Okay. It doesn't matter. You did pass. As you make the persuasion, you hear a little bit of squeaking, and at this point, I need a perception check. I know the answer, but I'm still going to ask anyways because this rarely comes up. Do you have anything to assist you with a hearing-based perception check?
No, nothing in particular, and I don't
Okay.
think Troll can apply as advantage in that regard. So.
Yep, gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna request one more roll from you. Don't worry, I'll be honest. Holy shit. Natural 20 plus 5. Okay. You hear a little tiny voice of, for the love of God, help! As you found a shrunken sea elf. And they will do as they say. Now I'll reveal their location. That is definitely not their size, but I kept it medium for convenience sake.
Oh, don't worry, I am here to help. It's just, you just want to stay away from the smoke around me right now, because it might hurt you, and I have no control over that.
The only other thing it would provide is that there's a rumble on the floor. There's something in here.
Oh, okay, great. How would he do this? Is there anything particularly like heavy in the room that isn't
Sure.
that is like currently above the floor?
Huh. Damn, that's a really good question. You know what? Let me roll a percentile here. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Let's say for shits and gigs, there's a chandelier, very heavy, made out of cast iron.
Ooh, perfect. I
Yep.
firebolt it.
Okay, fuck yeah. All right. Just roll a firebolt. I have an idea. It's gonna be a low AC. I got a certain amount of HP in mind. Obviously, you're not using anything physical. Bypasses hardness.
Okay, there it is.
Yep. Right ahead. Just attack. Okay. With advantage. Holy shit, that is a 26. Fucking hell. Alright, let's see that damage. Alright.
16 fire damage.
Yep. The amount I had in mind is 10 with a hardness of 5. You bypass a hardness, so yeah, it melts. It melts and shatters onto the ground. And before I continue, what is your intentions? Because I do want to reward you. Are you hoping to draw this creature out? Like,
Well, yeah,
by
draw it
confusing
out. Just
Yep.
like
Gotcha.
it's just like,
Yep.
hey, it's these things seem to respond to like a sound of
Yep.
movement on the ground. So if he drops a whole chandelier,
Yep. That is acceptable. It is, funnily enough, center of the room. Eruption. It erupts from the ground. And you're beginning to see a pattern here is whenever a potential target goes over where they're hiding, they will burst out of the ground. Obviously, no creatures in the ground, not going to bother doing any saves. I'll just say that the chandelier gets crumpled up as this creature just bursts out of the ground and it begins to search around, but is confused as the target it's looking for is very small on a shelf, so it's hard for it to sense, and I believe you're still flying.
Yep.
So it's...
although for the record, it did just pop up from the ground, right?
Yeah, it did just pop up from the ground. Boom. It's ready action.
Yeah, so...
Yes,
I mean, the aura isn't really like doing it properly. It's like, but it is within 15 feet of me.
Okay, so as a square.
So if it just popped up, it does get to make a save.
Okay. Nope, that's perfectly fine, and I will adjust it to reflect that in a second here. All right. Yeah. God damn. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that is brilliant. Like, that's one of the first times I've seen ready to action go right into fucking Spirit Guardian. Hell yeah. Remind me, what was the saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Thank you. Make that quick. I don't know, these things are pretty wise. That's 11 unmodified.
That is a failure.
Yep. Roll me the damage while I adjust your Aurora.
Again, for some reason, I'm surprised that Foundry doesn't have a thing built into.
It does. It does.
Anyways, like 17 radiant damage.
Okay. Radiant damage, got you. Jesus. Right. 17. That was very painful to the creature as it screams into the air. It's very guttural and it is very confused on what's happening. Aurora back onto you. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
He is going to have Eddie fly over.
All right.
And specifically make sure that Eddie touches the ground.
Okay. Yeah, it is an object. Fucking hell.
And
it's really cool.
And maybe to confuse the creature further, I'm actually going to directly open my sheet here because I feel that would be more convenient. Or is it already open and I just forgot? Okay, no, there it is. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I will use Quicken Spell.
All right, Quicken Spell.
And Eldritch Blast it 3 times. However, I will not be moving it this time.
Okay. Yeah, go right ahead.
Actually, no, I will move it because...
yeah,
you know what?
I will reward you for hitting the wall. That is really fucking cool. Well, the way that I'll run this is each time you hit it against the wall, regardless of how far you push it into the wall, it'll do an additional d6 damage. I'm liking how this is looking so far. So please do Eldritch Blast, target the creature, and do the multi-attack to quickly go through all the blasts. You.
Okay, there's that. Oh, whoops. It would probably help if I... We're selecting the right character.
Yep.
It's like, oh, Eddie doesn't have any spells, but Eddie has spells.
Okay. Yep. All with advantage. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's 19, 16, 20. Jesus. Yeah, 2 of them roll regularly, then 1 critical hit. See all that damage. Absolutely fucking destroying this thing.
All right, so the 2 regular ones will be a total of
22.
22, yes.
Yep. Beans. All right, let's see that critical hit as you, I believe, yeah, you almost bloodied this creature. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that's a
With
17.
another 17.
Roll 3d6 if you're moving it back.
Yeah, moving it back. If nothing
Yep.
else, it's going to definitely get a lot of attention from whoever else is in.
Yeah. Okay, yep, goes right here. Bam. It gets blasted back to the shelves, the wooden shelves, and you see it just crack and shrapnel just explode into the air. Fucking hell. Oh,
Sorry, it didn't do the...
there we go.
That's
Yep.
another 10.
10d damage. Or 10 damage. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's you see it's pissed. It's looking at the creature that it can sense.
Then... And then Eddie will move slightly back here, just so he can at least get the one person in the on the ceiling back in his aura in case something funky happens.
Hmm.
And then he'll end
Okay.
his turn.
All right. On. It is this creature's turn, and like I mentioned before, it's going to make 2 attacks being within the mist. Oh, with the natural 2. I have no idea how the fuck it missed. Holy shit.
How did I miss?
Oh
How did
my
I miss?
fucking god! This is bullshit! An echo is tanking. Great. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. We're not going to focus on that. We're going to move on. Woo! It's biting into the mist. Mavet, this creature really fucked up your shit. What are you going to do? You have its attention.
I am seeing this ability doesn't have a cost associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
So the
What
Nexus
is the ability?
the Nexus.
Let me actually read it.
Oh wait, I see action on the bottom. I was reading the word.
I see action on the bottom.
I am going to target this person when it allows me to.
You just hover and press T, you can do it.
Oh yeah, letters. Yeah. I am going to
Letters.
slap it.
Okay, let's see it. With advantage. Roll one. Roll once more.
No, I'm out of 10
temp.
HP.
Yep. Good. Yep. Thank you for the reminder.
However, did we establish if they're able to see in fog? Or
They
they were
seem
unfazed by it?
so. Let me be clear. Like right now, if memory serves, I said there is light obscurement, and it looks like it's going to become heavy very soon here. It looks like they can see with their eyes. They mainly rely on tremor sense, but it does not appear like they can pierce the fog. Even with the light obscurement, they're having trouble.
Then I will use my free action to close this door behind me. I don't
Yeah,
see
your
the
reach.
thing for it.
Yeah, I just can't remember if your reach extends for only your attacks. No, it sounds like you'd be able to interact with objects. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to think too hard about it. You have the extended reach. It happens.
I mean, I could move up one square and close it.
No,
if I need to.
it's fine. It's fine. We're not going to hold it. You can shut the door. So you're shutting the door, and what's your intentions here? Are you trying to limit the fog coming in?
Yeah, because that snapping jaw really hurt.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Then I will take my second attack.
Well, I am going to tell you, unless you seal the door itself, it will not have the effect that you're looking for. You need to give me something substantial to change how things are going here, whether it's clearing the fog some way, somehow around it, or trying to do something about the fog.
Well, I guess
door
we're
is not
just
going to be
screwed.
enough.
Mavet's not that, smart with dynamics of air and stuff. So
Dynamics.
he thinks it might help. So
Okay, yeah, it happens. It's only an item interaction.
then I'm going to go ahead and do my second attack.
Go ahead. That hits. Okay. It
And
all
then
goes through.
I am going to use my bonus action, spend a key point for.
I don't believe you rolled the damage for the first attack.
Oh, geez,
I think you
my
got
bad.
sidetracked with the door. Please roll
So
for
your
your first
attacks need
attack.
to be at advantage, right?
No, he lost a temp HP.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yep, another 7. You're slowly whittling it away. Okay,
I'm going to go ahead and use Flurry of Blows.
right ahead. It's another hit. Five damage. All goes through. What does this look like? Do you want to add anything to that?
No.
Okay, that's a miss. How does your astral arms look within this purple haze?
So within this purple haze, Mavet's smoky white arms are trying to combat combining with it.
Yep.
So you see, it looks like the smoke's kind of like fighting on the very edges, trying to swirl, while Mavet's arms, astral arms, are fending it off currently. And as they're fending it off, the momentum of his strikes is helping to keep it from mixing, as it is clocking the boulet in his face.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
And that will be the end of my turn.
Aluya, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm going to use my action to dash, and as I do so, these kind of small static wings appear on my ankles, and I will move to open the door.
Yep, click on the door.
Ah.
And you see the same thing that Eddie's seen.
Alright. I'm going to... Oh, there's somebody here.
Yep.
Oh, this is the same room. It's
Yep.
like, okay.
Yep. You see another door to the north.
Got it, but this thing is here. You know what? We're going to do a quicken spell, and I'm going to drop a fireball on him.
Oh! Before you do, are you certain that's what you want to, or do you have a way of angling it? Because I'm gonna give a little bit of, player communication that he was speaking with one of the subjects in the room.
Is it not this thing in whatever this little thing
I
is?
just want to make sure you have a way of angling it, because I don't want to, rake you over the coals or fuck you over.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or do you
go.
maybe not have or maybe do you have a spell that can affect it that isn't a huge area effect that might set the whole place on fire?
Fire is what I was trying to go for. That would have burned it all down.
Don't worry about setting the place on fire. Ice and stone masonry, fine. At most, furniture is going to light on fire, and there's already smoking.
I wouldn't have put it by. I don't know who that is, but I was gonna angle it I can go in one.
Yeah. If you have a
And-
way of angling it right, then you go right ahead.
Yeah, so then it would be 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but it's not going to affect Eddie. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20.
No, actually, this will be the one
Yeah.
time where
Yeah.
Fireball will affect Eddie.
Really?
Yeah.
Fireball is one of those spells that actually hurts objects, and Eddie is an object.
Oh, I wouldn't do that to Eddie.
He purposely put it there to tank. He's. I don't want to speak for you, Mega, but I believe your intentions was losing Eddie this round, and it didn't end up happening.
It was really weird how that worked out. It's just like, oh, okay.
You're fine, Aaliyah. It costs him nothing to resummon Eddie.
No, because she wouldn't do that to Eddie or Eddie.
Okay.
So
Mad respect.
I mean,
Gotcha.
if you still want to use fire, like, do you still have chromatic orb or something?
I do have chromatic orb because I still
There you
have
go.
my cheap ass diamond.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have advantage, so at least you have a good chance of hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will do. Hello.
Go ahead.
My
Yeah,
spells.
Okay. Just doing the hello check. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I know what you're doing.
My thing got stuck.
Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine.
You know what? Let's third level it. What does that bring me to?
What's the damage type?
Fire.
Okay, got you.
So I'm just trying to read what it does.
No problem. It's just
Does it allow me to upscale it? First off.
yeah, chromatic orb. It should be, if memory serves, an additional die per.
It ups the
podcast.
damage if you choose to do so.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see it.
Ah, I see it.
All right. Wow. Yeah, 27 is a hit.
And it would be fire damage.
Okay. Holy shit. It's still up, barely. A soft breeze could push it over. It was feeling confident, trying to take down the shadowy dickhead that fucked him up. Now, not so much. He's looking very scared.
Hold on. I'm trying to see how far he is from me. He's too far. Okay, never mind.
She's really heavily considering blowing him.
Yep.
That's quite the object interaction.
Yeah. Well, what I can tell you, Luya, its eyes are shifting from or its head is shifting from going for a bite at the Echo Knight to digging furrows into the ground with its claws.
All right, let me read my thingy really quick.
You're really scaring my monsters, and it's not cool, guys.
Your monsters hit like trucks. I don't want to hear it.
Those are babies.
These are baby. Yeah, you're killing children. Come on, it's not cool.
Well, that makes sense because their bites hurt more than like an adult bite. That's why it does so much damn damage.
Oh my gosh, where's the stupid thing that I'm looking for? Alright, I'm just gonna have to take my time. Whatever
I'm glad
happens
you're
with him
considering
happens
your
with him.
options. Okay.
But I used my action, I used my bonus action.
Personally, I don't feel like it's going to survive to the end of its turn. But we'll see.
But that's it for me.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to take off my sorcery
Seer,
points.
it's your turn. You are currently restrained 10 feet down. And you feel a rumble around you.
I'm in a hole.
Yes, you are. You are 10 feet down, and I will reflect that with your elevation.
I'm just trying to see what I can do.
Oh,
Yep.
took off too many spell slots from me. That's why.
You've got options.
I do. The problem is that I'm really weak and exhausted. So I'm just trying to see what I can do to possibly help me get out of this. Like, getting out of the pit was not the issue. It's the restrained part, if that
Yep.
makes sense.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's see.
Either you need to manually escape or somehow teleport yourself out of it.
Problem is, I didn't have time to make those potions to learn that spell yet. So damn.
Yep. I was going to say, I feel like the pitfalls are most detrimental to your character, as I believe the monk has no issue, and we got 2 people that can fly.
You might even say it's your downfall.
Yeah.
And it's not.
I'm not going to give it to you.
It's not something I
I
could
was
burn
thinking
either.
about
It's
it, Mega.
mucus.
I was really thinking about rewarding you for that. I'm not going to. It's good though.
I'm just reading through spells, abilities.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow, I'm really in this awkward situation where it's like I have to just break out of it.
Okay.
Because like if I try to cast levitate, if I try to cast other things, restrain makes it so it's very hard to do certain things.
Yep. I need an athletics check from you.
I shall wait.
Okay. Okay. And would you like to do Flash of Genius? Oh, you can't. You can't do it to yourselves. I apologize.
Well, no, I
can
can do it to myself. The problem,
can you?
the problem
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like I can't. It's one of those situations where it's like I don't want to burn it. I already burned a lot of it in a lot of ways. So I'll do a Flash of Genius. Why not?
All right. How much is the modifier?
+6.
+6. That'd bring you up to 11. With the 11, I'm sorry, that's insufficient to get out of here. And you do feel the ground around you beginning to tremble.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna get eaten, but I can't really do anything else. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right. For the lair actions, I don't believe it will affect anyone. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can still affect Eddie. No, it can't. All right. At the moment, lair action doesn't affect anyone. But you hear bottles beginning to explode. All right. Oh, sorry. Why did I skip your turn? All right. It is your. It's your turn. Yep. Yep. You act right before it. Go right ahead, Eddie. No, I do apologize. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm going through a fair amount of these creatures, and I'm trying to differentiate which one's which. I need to deal with the one in the bathroom. Then it's you. Then it's the one in the kitchen. Towards you, Mavet. I'm going to make this nice and quick. Again, there's no crazy tactics here. It's a very simple creature. It's going to make 2 attacks while you're in front of it. Alright, I'm going to make the first attack. 22. That's 32 damage. I will deduct that from your character sheet. It's going to go in for the second attack here. $17 is insufficient. It snaps at your body and tears a chunk of bark out and spits it out. It looks very disgusting trying to eat you. In fact, I'm more than likely gonna have to make a roll unless you do some substantial damage because you're not very appetizing. But how much damage did he do to this creature?
I hope you get
Did
a
a little bit.
splinter.
Yeah, give it a nice splinter and you might keep its attention. But you're not very appetizing. It's very hungry. All right, I do apologize. Eddie, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well,
Yep, a soft breeze can destroy the creature in the kitchen. And in fact, I think minimum damage from your Eldritch Blast will kill it.
well, I guess the main thing though is that was secretly hoping that like other creatures would be attracted to all the noise, but guess what it is what it is though.
Yeah. Yep. Let me. You know what? I actually do want to reward that. Like, if just to show my hand a little bit, if there were no creatures in any adjacent room, I would be very firm about this. But you do make a good point. You slammed this creature, made some shrapnel. You dropped a chandelier. I will hedge on the side of a 25% chance that this commotion attracts his attention because there's movement in all of the rooms. Okay. If that's the case, let me look at the turn order one more time here. Okay. Let me make an adjustment here. All right. Something did happen. Yep. Something occurred. You feel a lot more trembling in this room.
Okay, well, we'll pop back over to inside the room again.
Yep.
And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and finish them off.
Okay. Yeah, one successful hit will do the job. And you see it's trying to escape.
Six natural ones in a row.
Whoa.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you want to roll for damage?
I don't think I have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm asking if you want to, because it will kill it. Add 6 fucking HP, dude.
I mean,
It's dead.
is that all 3 of them or just 2 of them or?
The very first one would kill it.
Oh, I was mostly just asking because I don't remember if we actually figured out these things AC yet, so I just need to know if a 17 does hit.
Oh, you know what? I'll give you that information. 17 hits.
Okay.
Yep. And I will take them off the board. Quite literally. So I can keep count. All right.
Okay, 41 force and bludgeoning damage, knocking this creature up against the wall as chunks of it are falling off and turning to ash.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you definitely decimate this creature, but there's still a rumble in this room.
So let's see. A bit risky, but I don't think any of the boulets or other creatures are currently focused on the person in the center room right now. So, at the very least, yeah, here. This will be a compromise.
Yep.
Wanders over to this door and at least opens it.
You open up and you see a swarm of mice. They're all scurrying about. Squeaking. Just give me one moment. Yep. And let us go over it. This is the storage room. You see as you open it up, there's a swarm of mice. They scurry frantically amongst the clutter of tools, ingredients, and old boxes. Shelves groan under the weight of its contents. In one corner, you see a cache of boxes, now empty. They seem to have once held weapons. You see the dust outline. Furthermore, you see that there are oil stains on the ground in the shape of a circle, a barrel shape. The only other thing I need to mention is, again, the air is thick with purple haze, and you can't help but feel like something more than the rats are watching you. So a lot of information there. Empty box of weapons. It appears oil barrels, and something's watching you.
Do the rats appear to be hostile?
Nope, they're scared. You see like blood stains all over the floor.
All right, well, I think we'll go ahead and, with the rest of my movement, actually move back over here just in case something does pop up. And if that thing in the room wants to come out, all the better.
Maybe it doesn't feel like popping up. You ever think about that? What about his feelings? It's only a little baby.
Well, last I checked, babies were very curious. Anyway, that'll end Eddie's turn.
Okay. All right. Mavet, it's your turn. You're getting heavily injured by this creature, trying to solo it. And it is not bloodied yet.
Well, let's go ahead and change that.
Okay.
Am I talking about my playstyle? Absolutely not.
It's not. I do need to say, like, you do have reach, and in this circumstance, it's increased to a 15 feet. You're in a fog-like effect. There is a narrow door that leads outwards. You have options. I just want to make that clear, that the environment will help you against this large creature.
Okay, so I can't move to where the space of the door is for some reason.
I can move you there if that's your intentions.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and
You're
take
doing
that.
one diagonal movement to get over there. That's fine. Hopping over the hole.
And you said 15?
Are you doing any form of... Are you doing like a disengage at all, or you can take the attack?
No, I'm gonna take the attack, and then I'm gonna go one more diagonal bottom.
All right. All right. It's gonna make one stamping maw against you. That's 20 to hit. That's 21 damage. It rolled low. Takes another chomp at you, and you're well past bloodied.
Can I just state for the record that this party takes way too many chances with opportunity attacks? Just throw that out there.
I do understand I'm giving like a lot to you guys this encounter, but I'm trying my best to give you guys as much as I can. Like, I will not discourage your actions. Like, please go right ahead.
Okay, and then I need you to move me one more to the bottom right.
Okay, to the bottom right. Yeah. Gotcha. Do so.
And we're going to town on him from a distance.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, please target the creature. You. I don't believe you have anything to influence that roll.
Nope.
Okay. All right. 25 hits.
And then we're
All right.
going to use Flurry of Blows again.
Yep. All right, that is a hit with 20. 6 damage. That's another hit with the 20. 5 damage. All right. You've almost
And-
bloodied the creature.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm going to end my turn.
Yeah, I do need to clarify what these creatures like. The object that you can go for is you don't need to kill them. Like if you hurt them enough, you will scare them. And right now, like you're getting closer and closer to the threshold where it would run away, but you're really gambling here. All right, Aluya, you're hearing the crunch of wood and bark in the distance. You're hearing the scurrying of rats to the north, and the fog around you is getting thicker and thicker. What do you do? Oh, one more detail. The room is still trembling, like there's something rumbling underneath.
Got it. I'm going to just glance over at Eddie's way and think I'm going to make it so much worse for them and turn Eddie into a machine gun and
What?
myself by twin spelling haste.
Oh my god. Here we go. Woo!
Do-do-do-do-do. That's all my sorcery points right there.
Okay.
And it's my now I keep messing up the spell slots. I don't know why.
Yep.
I keep messing them up all the time. There we go. Just click it. There we go. No more third level. All right, Eddie, you are hasted.
Mm-hmm.
I am hasted, and I forget. So now that I am
got it.
hasted, next
Oh.
round is when I can use my action and hasted action. Like I have no more actions now, right?
Before I
You have an
answer
action.
that, let me. Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
it's just you have to take your hasted action. So whichever is an acceptable action in the haste spell.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So I'm going to use my hasted action to dash so I can keep my fly up. And I just want to come over here and open the door.
Wait, keep your what up?
My fly up.
Her her racial ability that she gains allows her to maintain a fly speed during her movement, and it ends at the end of her movement. All right. You're opening up the back door. Leads outside.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So then
And
I will come
I put
back over
haste.
here.
Put haste on both your sheets. I'm going to activate both of them, and it should reflect properly with your AC and whatnot.
Okay. I'm going to just come
Second.
back.
There we go. All right. Come back, and that's where you're landing?
Yeah.
Okay. As you land, this creature erupts out of the ground.
That's okay.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. It's out in the open. Right? Erupts out of the ground. It will get you.
Okay.
Yep. And what I need is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Yep. So please just go onto your sheet and just roll it for me really quick. I got something I have to
okay.
read.
For my
No problem. Sorry. Just juggling a couple things here.
I can't click on my sheet because you're on top of me. Here we go.
problem.
I'll just...
Go ahead.
I guess also worth noting, it gets to make a whiz save also.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. I'll do that as juggling all this shit here. Normal. Really coming in clutch here today. Fuck! That is 4. These things are not that wise. Let's see that damage.
I mean, what baby is wise?
Okay.
Oof. Ouchies.
Alright, you are prone, and you will take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. I'm still alright.
For now.
So then 21 radiant damage.
Fuck. Fucking
Although
hell, dude.
unfortunately, Aluya, make a con save.
Yeah. Alright.
On save?
Oh yeah,
Alright,
that's right. She took damage.
I have
took damage.
advantage.
Good catch. Yep. Put concentration. All right, you're good.
Oh, thank gods.
Yeah. I'm gonna put concentration on you. This should proc you to make the saving throw. Hopefully. All right. This creature. Oh, you get pushed back as well. Apologies to your original space. As it erupts from the ground. And it is roaring and smelling the body of its brethren. You see a little bit of saliva dripping from its mouth. All right. Aluya, I assume that's the end of your turn, or do you have additional movement to get up?
I do. I have like a shit ton of movement to get up. I'll do so.
Okay, if you have half your movement, yeah. Please stand up. Real Slim Shady. All right.
How do I get rid of prone now?
Yep. Don't worry. It's from the assigned conditions, but I'll get rid of it.
Ah.
Yep, no problem. You stand up. Anything else on your turn? You see this creature now.
Me dunsies.
You dunsies? All right. Once we get to the start of round 6, we'll take a break. Before that, and I do apologize here.
I mean, if it gets me out of a hole, it gets me out of a hole.
No, it doesn't need to. I just want to make sure that I am reading this properly.
It is at advantage.
Yeah.
With all of its attacks, and
yeah. Well, the important thing is these pitfalls are a special attack from this creature, and the important tidbit is while you're restrained in this way, creatures that are burrowing under the surface can target you with melee attacks. So I got good and bad news. Good news is it's not in the fog. It's making one attack against you. Bad news is it can make an attack underground. It will raise to 10 feet. underground, 10 feet underground, and it will do 1 snapping maw at you. As you're stuck inside of this pitfall, we see like a rumble on the ground and its face burst out. And it will attack you with advantage. For 19, for 26, 26 hits, or does that meet?
No, that hits. I can't block
Okay.
it. As restrained, I can't really use some things
Do
in
you
some
not have
ways.
shield?
I can't use shield, and I don't have shield now.
She is playing
Okay, you
the
don't-
one artificer
Okay. Yep.
subclass that does not get it.
Gotcha. I guess I'm a little too used to it. Yep. All right. It's going to damage you for really low damage. You got really lucky here. 14 damage. And it only makes 1 attack. And it likes its current position right now as a prey in a trap. This one got up. It has options. 2 options.
The first option is to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'll make that wisdom saving throws. I'm trying to decide here. I think I want to split up the attacks between the Echo Knight and Eddie here.
Oh, is that the puppy?
Yes. All right, it takes that damage with a natural 1. Wonderful time.
But only 9 damage this time. Eventually it swings in the other direction.
Yep. All right. Okay. So here's my logic here. It can see all 3 of you, but 2 2 things are on the ground. And one of the objects is vaguely humanoid. Its priority is going to be attacking the creatures that are on the ground, and then on its falling round, if it does have a falling round, it will try to attack Eddie. And like I said before, if this fog gets any thicker to the point of heavy obscurement, it cannot see through it, and at that point, it will be relying entirely on a tremor sense. I'm going to start off with the first attack at the Echo Knight, then move on from there. In the fog. Make a snapping maw. A 19 hit, destroys Eddie. Gonzo. No point in taking him off, we're just going to leave him there. Going after Aluya. Unfortunately, you got up. It was hoping to really devour you while you're down, but that's fine. Low hanging fruit there, I'm not going to take it. Natural fucking 2, of course. It bites into the ground. We see shrapnel of ice explode into the air.
Did that taste good?
Hmm.
No?
That's the end of its turn. Aluya, there is a creature that is getting very cozy with you. What are you going to do?
Me?
No, sorry, why did I say Aluya? Sorry, I was looking
I was
at you.
confused there.
Yeah, I meant to say Seer.
I mean, I'm in this kind of horrible predicament where it's like I have many options. I have many things. If it wasn't me stuck. So, honestly, I have to burn my action trying to break out of this once more because the only way I can do things is by
All right.
getting out of it, you know?
All right. Please go ahead.
I mean, I can't. You gotta give me the roll.
Yep, no
I
problem.
must wait for the roll.
Go right ahead. That's a 14 minus 4. That's 10. Would you like to flash a genius set?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay. With a 16, that is a pass.
Crawl out of this hellhole. And
It's unusual to deal with like an open hole in a burrowing creature. I'm obviously just gonna say it doesn't have line of sight of you. No attack of opportunity. I'm not gonna think about it too hard.
well, the problem is it's in my way, isn't it?
It,
So,
it's underground at the moment. It is not blocking your way.
oh well. Alright. Checking doors then.
Go right ahead. It doesn't have an action ready or anything. You are free to do your thing, girl.
Watch me fall into another pit and I'm stuck again.
No.
Item
Oh,
interaction, open the door.
Same description I gave you before.
Alright, clear then. And then I guess I walk to the next door.
Well, hang on. Let's go over all your movement here. Do you have any way to get a climbing speed?
Nope, so I have to go back to where I was, right here.
Well, hang on. Takes 20 feet to get out. It landed you right there. Now you have 10 feet of movement. You can open that door. I just want to make sure that you understand how much you're using.
I hear ya, I hear ya. But I'm guessing the final door is right over there. Right over there.
Yeah, you can.
Out of arm's reach.
Well, no. If you wanna get right there, like to the very north of the hallway, you can get over there.
Well, no, because then you said 20 feet up and then 10 feet, so I'm out of movement.
No. I'm saying with 20 feet of movement, it landed you in that square that you're in.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Yes.
be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So please, you can move yourself to the end of the hallway. A bit unusual, and it is secular to the thief with fast hands. But if you have a bonus action, I would allow you to open up the door.
I mean, I might as well. I'm going to take advantage of it.
Wait, has
Yep,
she already used her object interaction?
She
I did, yeah.
I'm allowing her to use her bonus action to do an item.
Oh no,
interaction.
I just couldn't.
Yeah,
maybe I just
she
missed when she used it.
Yeah, she used it on the other door as soon as she got out. But yeah.
Okay, that's kind of the disadvantage of, well, major disadvantage of like this tabletop. We literally can't see like, oh, she's opening a door, and then a conversation happens. Just like, wait, is it the same door?
Yeah, exactly.
Because we can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll open this door.
Yep, you do so. You open the door to the north. Let me give you a quick rundown here. You're in the laboratory. You see the laboratory is a labyrinth of tubes, vials, and complex apparatus. The air is very thick with the purple haze, making it difficult to see the full extent of the room. Bookshelves crammed with formula books, countless potions, scrolls line the walls, an organized drawer system, and a corner shelf holds specific, meticulously labeled ingredients. To the east, you sense that there is a palpable danger as the purple smoke swirls around a bookshelf. And you see inside the silhouette of a figure. For your understanding, the room right here, and I'm going to outline it, is considered heavily obscured.
Good to know.
Yep, you are not in it yet, but you see that is. I gave you the flavor text of the room, but for your case and purposes, if you enter, you're going to be blinded unless you have a way to circumvent it. I'm going to make it blue, very clear color. Oh. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. If you guys don't mind, the start of the next round, we're going to have a quick break here. I'm going to talk to the little boy. All right. And we're back here. Starting off initiative. Yeah. Again, you guys are all in weird spots. Don't have to worry about the lair action here. Well, actually, I do. But I'll make a random roll here. How many rooms are affected? Worry about me making random. Okay, so it does affect her. All right. For your knowledge, Seer, you're right next to a bunch of vials, potions. You see them rattling, going off. See what's in store for you. Pass volatile, back to explosive. All right. Seer, I'm gonna offer you a check, but you're gonna be making me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh wow, let's see what happened.
Yep. Keep that in mind. I should probably just say it out loud to the rest of the party, as you guys have been noticing. Like, I haven't been doing the lair actions when you guys haven't been near potions. If you guys do lure creatures over there, that is a way of taking advantage of the environment against the creatures. All right. And it'll be a dexterity saving throw. All right, please make the roll. You rolled 15. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Nah.
Okay. This is going to be pretty bad. Damage? Oh, I mean, we'll see what happens. There's a massive explosion from the counter space right next to you, as most of the bottles explode into the air from this magical miasma. It seems to be having some sort of bad reaction with potions and spell ingredients. I will deduct that. Well, actually, I don't think I will deduct that from your sheet. Let me double check the damage type one more time. Let's see what it went with. No, it is force. I went with force because it's all magical base. All right. That is going to be 18 force damage. I'll apply that to your sheet.
Okay.
Yep. Other than that, it doesn't do anything else to you. It is just a massive explosion that happens to your stage right. All right, moving on here. You feel a rumble in the room, Seer. Dealing with the boulet in the bathroom starts to slink away. And Mavet, it is going to squeeze to get to you, as it is squeezing in between the walls here. I need to refresh myself on the squeezing rules, but off the top of my head, I believe you have advantage on attacks against it. I just can't remember if it has disadvantage on attacks against you.
What about the pitfall it's onto? Would that play into part of anything?
No, it's too large to fall into it.
Right, but getting its footing, I feel like with a hold there.
Well, let me double check the squeezing rules, and I'll get back to you whether to throw you bone or not. Give me 1 second. Squeeze. Apologize. Should have had this open already to make this a lot quicker, but it is what it is. And I can just search it. There we go. There we go. Creature can squeeze through space that's large enough for one size smaller. Yeah, it is large, and it is squeezing through a 5-foot passage. That's exactly what it's doing. Costs more movement. Disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws. Okay, yeah, so it's vice versa. As disadvantage, you have advantage. That's all I'm going to give you, just because you're already getting a lot with it squeezing.
That's what I was going for anyways.
Yep, you got it. All right. It is just squeezing its head towards you, trying to get at least one bite off. All right. Make a snapping maw at you. Again, it's going to be 2 attacks at disadvantage. A 19 is a hit. That's 33, and I believe that's enough to knock you down.
Yep.
Do apologize. All right. It is. There we go. Trying to remember if it's yeah, it should be incapacitated, unconscious, prone. I'm trying to decide. Because I really don't want to throw you a bone here. But just to explain my mentality at the moment. This is a creature that is hungry and is looking for food. It's been biting into bark. It has been biting into wood to neutralize the threat. The threat is gone, and there's other prey within the room. So this is what I'll give you, Rakuzen. And this isn't me being nice. It's me trying to think from the mentality of these creatures. It is going to try to kill Sea Elf. And once it eats the Sea Elf, it is going to finish the job.
Which sea elf?
I will show you. I can't remember if you guys can actually see it because it is invisible, but it is within the tub itself. All right. Gonna go back over and how would it handle it? Because there's 2 open spaces. It doesn't know which space it'd be in. I got it. It's going to attack the tub and make it spill all over it, then try to find it from there. I'm not going to bother rolling. It's going to crawl back over. It uses this last jaw to bite open the basin, and we see water spill onto the floor. And within that water, for the camera's perspective, you see the outline of a creature sliding out with it. And it's going to spend its next turn to locate and eat that elf. Just going to move him. All right. Eddie, you hear a deafening crunch of wood, followed by the biting of iron. Is it iron? Yeah. Iron. What do you do?
So, well, it's... Unfortunately, he doesn't really have much context for what that is. The most he can really glean is that he hasn't seen Seer or Mavet in a while.
Which is reasonable. Well, and I mean, to be fair, Eddie has fought a lot of battles with them. You do understand both their tactics and styles usually puts both of them in danger. You've seen this process play out multiple times before. I'm going to say it's not unreasonable to assume one or the other has gotten in trouble.
Actually, no, this is how it'll go. It's, hey, Aluya.
Yes?
So, like, have you noticed we haven't heard from Vet or Seer in a while?
Yes, I assume they're just, killing everything in their path. So,
I'm not as confident as you.
I mean, Seer definitely would handle business. Like, she's very capable. She's so smart.
You know what? Since we're both, like, really fast right now, like, I think I've got this one covered, gesturing at the boule. Could you, like, take care, just see if they're all right?
You got it.
All right, I'm just gonna focus on this guy for a bit, give you an opening.
Yeah.
He's just gonna casually move over here.
Yep, do so.
And he's going to give it a blast.
Okay. Yep. Roll them all at once. Let me see it.
Yep.
I believe it's all still, and I believe it's all still
For-
with advantage since you have your temp.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is like, so Eddie moves a bit more southward so that he is looking at the boule from the western wall, and
Thank you.
he's going to blast it toward the east.
Yep. Awesome.
I keep trying to remember the fact that it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
some of this is just being recorded without.
Yeah. I try to always. I always try to remember that during my descriptions. I've been trying to avoid saying place here and shit like that. All right. Wow. All of them hit. See all three blasts. I believe that you're moving them. Are you moving them back 10 feet?
Oh yeah, definitely.
3d6 on top of all that.
Get ready for the hurt, Boule.
Yep. Yeah. And because, again, you're being fast and efficient with this, please give me the flavor of how this looks as you're going along here.
I'm going to try to get all the damage out before
Yep,
anything
no problem.
else.
Ooh, 34. And
I was
that's 38.
hesitant to put anything in the circumstance
you.
bonus because
Yep, I perfectly understand. I had the same concern. But 38 and 46, I believe.
Yep.
Right. That's one thing I love about this game. Is keep me sharp on my math. All right, pushing it all the way back. Let me hear the flavor of the spell as it looks scared now. It looks very scared. It's pawing at the ground. However you flavor how it's pushed back, but please go ahead.
It's just like as he briefly gets up onto the I think that's the the countertop or something.
Yeah, it's the shelf. Yeah, it's the same shelf you destroyed before.
Okay, it was like moving over to the remains of the shelf, just like here's looking at you, space cowboy.
Oh fuck
as he fires repeatedly until he smashes it into the eastern wall. It's like, and as you said, it's like it fumbles onto the ground a bit. It's just like, the ground's looking pretty good right about now.
Yeah, it's pawing out the ground, and it's gonna try to dash away.
And then Smokey Eddie is going to really appear suddenly and looking over at it menacingly.
I kind of want to imagine its gaze is locked onto Eddie. And in this circumstance, not all circumstance, not all boules, but in this circumstance, I want to imagine it doesn't even see Eddie. It's mixing in with the haze, and it just feels fear, fight or flight, and it wants to fly. Which is funny, imagining like an otter flying and this big shark-like monster just cowering in fear.
Yes, fear the mighty, powerful otter.
Oh yeah.
All
right.
And
Anything
honestly,
else on
I'm
your
just going
turn?
to use. Honestly, I'm actually just going to use my my hasted action to take the dodge action, just in case.
Okay, I like that. Please remind me. All right, Mavet, it's your turn. What I want you to do is go into the chat public role, switch it from public to private. Once you do that, click on D20 and roll it for me. Are you struggling at all, buddy?
Oh, sorry. I had to go to the bathroom in emergency.
Yeah, no problem. Switch public in the chat menu. Switch from private or public to private, and then roll D20. Just make sure no one can see that. No, I don't believe so. Well, the
Mystery
result.
roll.
Yep. You don't see it too often. All right, noted. Well, actually, let me double check really quick, just to make sure.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Yeah. It's nice knowing you guys.
I mean,
See, I
not
thought I would be able to
necessarily.
kill him before they killed me. Well, Aluya better be fast.
Okay.
I mean, again,
Yep,
just to
so-
remind of a previous comment, the disengage action is a very undervalued thing when the enemy creature hits like a truck.
Yeah.
But if I'm able to stop that truck, it can't hurt me.
Mavet, explain how you regained consciousness on the ground.
Mavet.
Roll a natural 20.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20. So, as Mavet was fighting this creature, his bravado got the best of him. Well, let's be real, wasn't bravado. It was a little, saw a hot lady. His twig went up. But anyways, he realized the error of his ways, that he needs to approach things more methodically. So he gathers his strength as a moment of clarity hits him, and he gathers his footing again, ready to see what he's going to do now.
Mavet, or Rakusen, I want to make it very clear. I was being generous with this mentality. If you get up and you're aggressive to this creature, it will finish the job, because it would not understand how you recovered.
That's fine.
Imagine a dog with a chew toy. That's what's gonna happen to you.
It got bored of me, so once it eats the other one, well, I'm still laying there. But
Just
I
want to make sure I'm clear. You still have your turn. What do you do?
First, I will use a
Half your movement
is
to get up.
half my movement to get up. I will move back to that corner.
Yes, sir. You do so.
Are those like real walls blocking him from attacking me, or do I need to
It's giving you
disengage?
half cover. It's giving you half cover. Because it is a large creature.
Mavet
Do you
is
still have
going
key
to-
points?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Yeah,
I was
have
just
one.
about to ask if that thing was still up or if it goes away when you lose consciousness. I believe it's the latter.
Well, no, what I'm asking is, it's like, maybe instead of risking another opportunity attack, maybe burn the key point to disengage.
No, that's what I was gonna do. So, and one thing I'm noticing, but I've been keeping track of the key points, is when I am clicking consume resource, it's actually not reflecting.
It's more than likely you have two resources going on here, buddy. Let me double check to make
Oh,
sure.
I just do that manually.
Yeah.
I don't trust the automated system.
It wasn't doing the automated, so it wasn't taking from wild shape or key. But I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and use step of the wind to disengage.
Which one were you focusing on? The one in your favorites or the one in your effects?
I was using my features.
Okay, so it was coming from your features. Gotcha. Don't worry. No, delete that. Put it up here. All right, it should reflect properly now. It's coming from the same source.
Okay, cool.
All right. So do you attack and run away?
I'm out of there.
Yes, sir. Understood. Hear the man
And
screaming
now-
as you run away.
Uh,
You see her at the end of the hall. You run out to the main lobby.
and I'm going
from
to
your vantage
cast-
point, you see, strangely enough, from your vantage point, you see Eddie and Aluya.
Spike growth.
Yes, sir. It happens. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Nope, that will end my turn. So, just to flavor up spike growth, Mavet, realizing the error of his ways and that his want to pollinate has gotten him in trouble twice now, made him regretful of his decisions the other night, and now it almost got him killed. He is starting to wise up, no longer a stupid young teenager, so to say. So he analyzes the situation, runs away, and in this moment, he is casting Spike Growth, which is he is grabbing his spores, mixing with the smoke, and as you look across the ground in a keen eye, it looks like little tiny black and white caltrops are spread throughout the ground,
Okay.
mixed with smoke and spores.
Hell yeah. Anything else on your turn? That sounds like
That
your
will end my
movement
turn.
bonus action. And do you want to stay within your own spike growth?
It only hurts me if I move.
Okay. Well, move in it, but yes.
This is a really weird version of
Yeah.
post walnut clarity.
Post walnut clarity. All right. That's the end of your turn.
All
Hallelujah.
all this is spike growth?
All the yellow is spike growth. That is correct.
Oh, that makes things a little
Well,
more difficult.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, why don't we add a few more templates on here? I'm not seeing enough colors.
Well, I'm thinking, Seer might have
Oh.
something to force movement.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a initiative here and change the color from yellow to something a little bit more visible here. I'll say green. Green's a nice bright color. No, why the fuck did I do green? We're seeing teal on red. There we go. Right.
All right, well, that changes what I wanted to do.
Good. I'm hoping both those are very bright that everyone can see it.
Yes.
Awesome.
Now I gotta
Yep.
recount my stuff.
Just as a reminder to the entire table and Deluya, you feel like the fog is going to get thicker in 2 rounds here.
Sorry, I have to count my stuff.
Yep.
I can get to this location, no problem. I didn't want to use my action as a dash, but I'm going to have to now.
So how much have you already moved?
None.
Well, not
Well, it's like
else.
you already have your movement speed doubled.
Here's the thing. If I'm moving, I'm walking, but if I dash, I fly.
Dash.
Well, yeah, that's when you just use your hasted action.
But I was gonna bing bang boom do
Bing, bang, boom.
some hitting hards.
I mean,
But
you
it's
still have your
okay.
full action for that. It's not a huge deal.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Okay. How many? Which spell slot do I have to burn to get 3 sorcery points?
3rd level.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah, so bonus action, burning. What else are you gonna do?
Oh, it's a bonus action to burn. Yeah, which is just, it's fine because I can just use it next time.
Mhm.
Let me take that off.
So yeah, with a dash, you now have, unless I don't know if you have additional movement speed from a different source or not, but otherwise you can move 120 feet.
She has +5 to her movement.
Mm-hmm. Burn that. Alright, so I got my 3 sorcery points back. Alright. I wanted to go to a specific spot, but I'm not going there just yet. I'm just trying to move. Oh, there's a door here. Is the door not open? I gotta walk through the threshold. Okay.
Yep, you're good. All right.
It's a slow.
Yeah. You can practically move wherever the hell you want to move.
Yeah. There's a.
Mhm.
God damn it. I gotta walk through thresholds.
You're fine. Yeah, you got it. Like at the moment, you are flying. You're considered flying. You're good. You see the bench as you pass it tremble.
There's that dude.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Seer. Alright.
It is still
That's where I
still
am.
underground. Okay. And you end your movement there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my action for if something pops out, and I will use the I guess it's the same thing, right?
As a reminder, if you if you ready a spell, that's concentration, and you lose concentration on haste.
No, it's not concentration.
Oh, that's
Is
something
this
I
room
never
open?
really think about. That's cool.
Was this room ever opened here?
Yeah.
I'm
Both
gonna
of them were open. There seems to be nothing of interest in either room.
Alright, I'm gonna just move, actually. Oh my gosh, door. You're killing me. Just let me walk through it.
Yep, there you go.
Right there.
Yep.
Because I can still see.
Yep, you make it.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action if something pops out, and I will use chromatic orb.
Just like
Again,
Eddie
that's
said,
a
are you
spell.
sure?
That's so any
You'll try-
spell?
Any spell.
Ready in action, yeah.
Oh, I
That's
will
a
use
spell
my
we'll-
spear then.
Okay. Perfectly fine. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I use my bonus for my sorcery points. I use my hasted action to dash to fly, and I'm holding my spear action. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, if that's the end of your turn, we're going to focus on this creature. You feel a rumble, and you made a damn good decision moving into that room as it erupts.
Well, because I was thinking if something came out, I'd be too close
Yes, you would.
with
This would have got
chromatic
you.
orb. So it would have been disadvantage. I didn't want the disadvantage.
Yep. All right. Uses erupt, and I need a dexterity saving throw from Seer.
You still have extra temp?
I'm pretty sure it got burned through, but I could be wrong.
No more temp. I keep getting hit with dexterity saves.
Mm-hmm. It's very
Oh, he
unfortunate.
popped out.
Yeah, he popped out. Yeah, please click on roll here. Let's see what you get.
Oh, my little
You've
box on the bottom went away.
That's 9. You will fail. You will take 4 bludgeoning damage. I believe it's bludgeoning. I can double check in a second here. And more importantly, you are prone and you are pushed out of the way. I'll give you preference. Do you prefer that you be pushed into the room with heavy obscurement or be pushed into the cabinet?
I'll just get pushed into the room.
Okay. If that's the case. All right. Yep, it is bludgeoning. Got pushed back. All right. Please go ahead. Yep, thank you. Read my mind. Okay. Wow. That? Okay, no. It's just extraordinary hit. It's not critical. Please go right ahead and roll the damage.
Goodness gracious. Why wouldn't it didn't give me the oh, there it is, damage.
Yep, it's right up there. Okay.
Wow, just 10.
Low roll. It all
That's
goes
okay.
through.
He needs to make, was it dexterity, constitution? What was it?
Pretty sure it was Constitution.
I think it was Constitution. I think that's why I wrote it down as. Okay. Constitution saving throw. Well, it's not a melee attack. You threw the weapon.
I don't need to throw the weapon. It's an ether spear.
Ooh. You freaking sly little jinx. Yeah. Yeah, make a melee weapon attack against a creature. Yep, okay. Okay, yep. No, that's within the magic item feature. That is an interaction. Go right ahead. I will make that Constitution saving throw. Roll that d12. Sly little jinx. All right. All right. Yeah, more. Well, let's see. It's pretty good. It's not that good. All right. What was that again? Lightning?
Yep.
Sorry, I retract that. You didn't need to roll. It does 12 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Something weird. Mm-hmm.
Right. And he's stunned.
Yep, he is stunned. All right. Anything else? Yeah, that was your ready to action. That's all. It is good. All right. All right. I already explained how I was going to deal with this before. I'm going to try to deal with the Echo, then I'll try to deal with Eddie. Eddie, just clarify, I don't remember you changing your height or elevation. I assumed you've been keeping it 5 feet off the ground the entire time. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
All right, just want to make sure.
Very disinterested in falling into a pit trap.
Yeah.
So...
Wait, whoa. What the fuck am I doing? He doesn't want to attack. He wants to run away. He's a little bitch. Make the attack of opportunity. Forgot. Got sidetracked. Gonna try. He's gonna try to burrow. There's a very slim possibility you won't be able to kill it. Let's see.
Yeah, I figure it would be better to because we don't know where these things are escaping to, and it would be just really
Exactly.
awkward.
Yep. I've been keeping track. You guys have been doing really good killing these things. Don't worry, nothing's gonna happen. They're just gonna disappear, and we're never gonna hear from them again.
Why don't I believe that?
Well, I mean, you guys saw an assassin, and he's not gonna be coming back again. He's gone. Everyone's already forgotten about him. It's a good time.
Oh, okay. I realize what happened here.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. How's everyone feeling at the moment? Because I actually think we could resolve this combat within the next round here.
I'm good, even if we have to go 30 minutes over.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, what?
Ah.
A 26 and then 2 natural 20.
Just roll the damage. I want to see what this. I know what's going to kill it. I just want to see it. This is for me. For the audience, 18, 20, 20. For 26, 28, 28.
Okay, so here's the normal roll.
Yeah, let's get the normal one out of the way.
I'll add the...
Surprise, surprise. I'm just going to tell you right out. It has 18 HP. See if you can meet that. I fucking dare you.
Yeah. Then he has time to just fly back on over to us and kill the other one.
Yeah, let's see it. I'm just very curious.
It might live.
Yeah,
no,
delicious. 37.
42 damage.
Yeah, 42. Yep, that is correct. We didn't do the other. Yep. Explain the kill.
Honestly, I want to imagine just like as it looks like it's about to escape. It's like Echo Eddie, pulls out the dual short swords. It's just kind of like giving a no, you don't. And it's like we cut to a Persona 5 animation where it's like it does an all-out attack by itself, then turns around and the thing explodes into an ashy, gooey mess.
Hell yeah.
Never saw him coming.
All right. What would you like to do? Threats are taken out in the...
No, that was a reaction. That's not even my turn.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You know, I was so blown away by the damage, I just thought it was your turn. Yeah. Fucking hell, dude. All right, it can't do anything else. Seer, you're in the room. You're in heavy obscurement. What do you do?
He's stunned. You see his muscles spaz.
Just out of curiosity, what's causing the stun condition?
Now I have to go back and read it.
Yeah. Because if you're talking about the ability I gave you, it just removes his movement. That's it. Or makes his movement 0, which is, again, incredible on these assholes.
Okay, that's right. That's what it meant. You're right.
Yep. That off. Just remind me that he has 0 movement. Again, it is very clutch with creatures that feel like fleeing when they're losing. Seer, are you here yet, or are you still muted? Possibly
I'm in here.
Okay, gotcha. What do you feel like doing? You're prone on the ground in heavy obscurement. You note that a lot of this vapor is coming from the eastern end of this laboratory.
I mean, I'm gonna stand up.
Yes, ma'am, you do. After your movement.
1 second. I just have a puppy being loud.
Yeah, no problem. We can't hear him, so it's really good.
Oh, good. Then, all right, Eastern Laboratory. Trying to think the best way of handling this.
Yep. Do you want me to read the description one more time? Could potentially have
Please,
a hint.
one more time.
All right. There's a labyrinth of tubes, files, and complex apparatus. The air is thick with purple haze. It makes it difficult to see the full extent of the room. Bookshelves crammed with formula books, countless potions, and scrolls line the walls. There's an organized drawer system and a corner shelf that holds specific, meticulous ingredients. To the east, a seemingly ordinary bookshelf stands. You sense that there is a hidden dread in the room. The purple smoke swirls more densely here, and you see that there is a figure that's lurking around in the darkness. You see their silhouette. And just to add on top of that, you feel an odd draft.
All right, I'll walk in deeper.
Okay. You are blind.
I don't know where. I'm just gonna go here. That's all my movement since I have half
Okay.
movement. And I'm gonna pull an Aluya and dispel magic.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. Please roll for me. Your spell attack. I believe it was your spell attack mod with the D20 roll. It'd be easier if you just do it from your
Basically,
sheet.
just your
Yeah.
spell.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence.
It's just my
gotcha.
intelligence.
Thank you. Please. Yep. I'll offer you the roll then. It's just intelligence. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of though. Right. Intelligence. All right, the 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that's a 10. Would you like to add a flash of genius with that? Well,
I would like
actually,
to.
I don't think you can actually because you're blinded, and it has to be a creature that you see, correct?
I mean, can I see myself?
Well, you're blinded. I'm going to split hairs here, and I'm doing it for your benefit because even if you were to do it, it would not be enough. So you will save that reaction. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
I can do an action to item interact with things, but I was hoping to see with that spell, but I can't see.
Okay. You can. You can interact with objects. There's entire setup right in front of you. You just won't be able to see what you're interacting with.
That's why I was hoping to dispel magic because I was hoping to do that interaction, but I'm not gonna risk grabbing random shit and losing my hand.
Okay. That's the case. All right. Okay, let me look at all the potions. Yep, 1, 2. Okay, there's only 2 areas it can happen in, but there's 4 rooms. So I'm gonna roll a 1d4. 3 is gonna be around where Eddie is. 4 is gonna be where Seer is. Okay, doesn't affect anyone. All right. Seer, you feel rumble underneath your feet.
Cool.
Out in the bathroom, this creature is going to be looking for its prey. Sniffing into the air. Gonna do a quick order of elimination. It's gonna try to attack both spaces. All right, so it's going to first do the one to the north. That is not where the elf is. Back, I just want to see the roll anyways. Yeah, potential 19 doesn't hit, just hits the ground, doing spiderweb fractures onto the tile or the icy ground. It's going to hit to the south where the elf is. And that should have been with tremor sense, duh. But it's fine.
I mean, is the person moving enough for tremor sense?
Yeah. I'm gonna give that as the reason why it attacked both spaces. And strangely enough, it's not enough to kill or hit him. But if it does hit, it will kill him. It does hit the ground, and again, it's making him squirm. On the next time it gets to its turn, is going to be attacking this elf and potentially killing him. All right, Eddie, it is your turn. There's a lot of chaos going around here.
Well, I suppose this is the hard part because there is supposedly a creature in the northern room. Or at least you said that there was a presence looking at me?
Yes, and I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to leave it as vague as that. You felt something staring at you. But then again, like I mentioned earlier, you drew a creature from an adjacent room. You've already faced one in the lobby. That was one. You faced one in the kitchen. That's two. And there was a potential third one that came from somewhere.
Well, first thing Eddie's going to do, close this damn door.
Okay. There's a draft in here. I hate it. I like that, though. That's good. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give me the flavor on that. I'm curious what that looks like as Eddie is doing the calculations in his head.
Just like, oh, right. I mean, a lot of these have been diggy digs, but maybe not all of them are diggy digs. Should probably just zoom over.
Yep, maybe one's a dig dug.
just kind of close the door. There we go.
Yep, closes. Gotta really reprimand Luya for not closing doors. Unbelievable.
Well,
No manners.
I was distracted.
Okay, that's 30.
Yep.
And oh, hey, Ratsies. Sorry, this might hurt.
Mhm.
As he looks inside. Hey, is anyone in here? I'm mostly asking so that I don't hurt you. If you happen to be friendly.
That's gonna be a weird one. Again, I'm gonna need 2 separate checks here. Let's start off with the perception first. Okay. Run off the perception. All right. All right, you got a 18 plus 5. Yeah, you got a 23. Noticing around, you see that the rats are, for the most part, in a cluster, but you do see one rat by itself. It is small. I will draw your attention to it. All right, and one more. Because you're yelling out, hey, is anyone in here? I will offer you the roll. Okay, anything you'd like to add to that?
I can't add
It's
anything to it.
Yes, sir. All right. So as you're looking around, asking if anyone's in here, like that's the only oddity that. Well,
Oh, damn it.
yeah. Don't worry, I'll bring it back. That's the only oddity that sticks out to you. Is that there is one rat that is not with the cluster. But further than that, I can provide you with no further information.
Oh, I can pretty much come to a conclusion.
Yep, I figured as
It's,
much.
Oh, that one probably got turned into a rat.
Squeaks does a hop.
In which case, he is going to slightly move over here.
Yes, sir. I'll move along with you.
And okay, maybe not quite yet.
Okay.
Convenience of moving the echo for a moment.
Yep. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Moving them inside. And it's just like, and making sure that the echo touches the ground, just in case. And let's see.
All right. Well, I'm
oh.
gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you right there, just to give you a bit more information here. As it touches ground, you feel no rumble in the room. At this point, you've done enough experimentation to understand that the boulet that you drew to the room was from the storage room here. It does not appear to have. There appears to be no threat in the room besides,
Okay,
that
saves you some trouble.
Yep. I'm gonna reward you, like you're doing some smart stuff here.
All right. In which case, Eddie is going to be like, "All right, rat dude, you just stay in that corner. We're gonna take care of the other ones. I hope you still understand me."
Squeak says it runs into Chef's hat. Gonna pull Ratatouille.
All right. In which case, let's see, 25. It's making sure I'm keeping track of movement. 55, 60. He will use his hasted action to dash.
Sir.
15. Oh, hey, Mavet.
He looks really fucked up. Rakuzan, how does your character look? I've never seen him at this low of health, or I haven't seen him at this low of health in a long time. What does it look like being so fucked up?
So Mavet's, although he's rather, spiky and like, gnarled wood, it looks more like a lot of shavings are coming off, a lot of like little splinters that aren't there for protection or part of his normal skin. He looks like a tree that went through a really crappy saw was just going at him.
Oh, not gonna lie, you look like shit. How does the other guy look?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not letting this, as he looks down at his twig, getting to me again.
Well, I'm just gonna go check on the other dudes, okay?
Don't hurt your little feet.
See, 35, 40. $45. Hey, have you run into anybody? Oh, wait, no, there's a bullet right there.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Is that the one attacking the barrels, or is that just a different one?
The one to the north of the hallway was just the one playing with Seer. The one to the south in the bathroom is the one that fucked up the water basin and is currently trying to kill a sea elf. You can hear both noises. It's not quiet.
I can take care of this guy.
Oh no, it's just more just like I think you'd even just think like that one looks frozen in place right now. I'm not gonna worry about
Yeah.
that one right now.
Yeah, it's trying to twitch his head towards Luya to fuck it up and is struggling.
Although I am a little confused here because
Yes, sir.
or is this just a really tiny room and that's why I can't
No,
barely see
there's
anything?
2 walls. That's the issue. There's two walls. Once you go 5 feet more down, the entire room.
Oh,
opens
okay,
up.
I couldn't actually really even see the door.
Yeah, you're good. Good. See the full room. You see the boule, and you 5, 10, 50. Yeah, you don't see the invisible dude. You just see this creature clawing at the ground.
So then they are outside of 10 feet.
Yeah, they are outside 10 feet. It is 15 feet away.
All right, then just real quick. Since I still have my regular action, I'm just gonna blast the dude.
Okay. I think that warrants a scream. You hear like somebody scream in the room. As he fucking blasts this thing. Yeah. He had the fortune of not seeing like this thing fuck up my vet, but with his hidey hole gone, he's out in the open.
Oh, don't panic. Just whatever you do, don't get any closer to me.
Worry not! I'm only 15 feet away from you!
Oh, dang it. Oh, okay. What's happening here? Sorry, sometimes when I'm like hovering over the things, it takes me to another menu, and it's
Yeah, no problem.
it's a thing.
Gotcha. All right. Jesus. The first one missed, the other 2 hit. So 15, 27, 22.
Oh. What the hell? Why did everything suddenly refresh? Or at least it did on my end.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing happened on our end. And the only key I can think of that does that is F4.
I mean, I didn't even press any keys. That's the thing.
Yeah. There you go.
A total of 20 damage.
Okay.
And I'll blast him into a remaining wall.
Okay.
Or if it. Oh wait, was the scream coming directly on the other side?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Never mind. I will not blast it into the individual that is screaming. And as I am doing my best to refresh to actually see what's happening, I'll then try to use my bonus action to close.
Yeah, bonus action Eldritch Blast.
Oh no! I don't have the sorcery points for that.
Gotcha.
So what he is gonna do, and is, just for the funnies, it's gonna move like this, and then put bonus action, put Echo Knight Eddie right here.
Okay.
He knows a blast came from that direction.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Yeah. Where's that sweet boy? There he is. Can you ping, if you are in, can you ping where it is? Oh, I see. Yep. Right there. Yep. And with your current position, the sea elf is not within the radius, so you're good.
And that'll end Eddie's turn. That's all my actions and even my bonus action.
Let me look at the health here. All right. Got about 20 minutes here, so we'll make this work. Sorry, I'm just double checking when it's gonna bitch out here. It's very close to being a coward. All right.
But now
No,
it has
sorry.
a threat.
Yeah. Yes, it has a threat. And that was your full action economy, by the sounds of it. That sounded like wasted actions.
Again. End turn.
And
Tan
turn.
entada.
Yeah. My vet. You hear chaos erupting in the hallway. What do you do?
Mavet is going to move over out of his spike growth, which won't hurt me.
That is correct. Are you struggling? There you go.
Yeah, I was struggling.
Yep, no problem. What do you do?
Mavet is getting out of the situation.
Okay, so he's fleeing. Got you.
He's pulling a buoy.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm going to use my free item interaction to see what's in the barrel.
Oh.
The barrel he had.
Yep. And you know what's funny? He went to the exact position where the barrel was, too. Like, he actually drew down a little icon. Yes. You open it up, and your hand is covered with a black fluid. It looks like oil. And it occurs to you that you've seen a lot of barrels of oil all across Frostheart.
Is it actual oil?
From what you can tell at first glance, it might require someone making a check to see if it's altered.
Yeah,
in
you
any
know
way,
what?
shape, or
Use
form.
my action, my bonus action. I'm not going back into combat.
Okay, I'm not gonna have you bother rolling, even if it's a misunderstanding. It seems like an alchemic mixture that is similar to oil, is just more volatile. Like if you do a simple experiment of, putting it on the floor, putting it near fire, like it is essentially so goddamn flammable and explosive, it could potentially damage you from the test. But I'm not gonna have you do it. Fine.
Recusant in the back of his mind. I should drink this.
I should drink
I
this.
was gonna do a taste test, but
Stop
that's
drinking
kinda just
shit.
like-
You have an insanity from the last thing you fucking drank.
No, Mavet's going through an existential crisis. He's pissed, so he's gonna
Pissed enough to drink oil.
No, that's why I'm not going to do it.
It's like
For the
like I
remaining
just-
rounds, he's just gonna sit over here and sulk.
Okay, that
you could
And
always
that's hands off the chess piece, unless
could always
someone
lubricate
comes
your little
after
twig.
him.
yeah, it is what it is then. But yes, you do. You made that revelation that this has a fluid-like substance that's similar to oil. And it seems very volatile and very explosive, and it's all over town. Luya, it's your turn. This enemy it has 0 movement. What
Cool.
you can do?
I'm gonna chromatic orbit.
Okay. What damage type?
Lightning.
Okay. See the attack.
Use spell. Get out of here, target picker tutorial.
It's like a little clippy. .2 is a hit. Don't bother rolling. Does maximum damage. What level?
What level was it was 5th.
5th. How many? How many d8s is that? I can't remember if it increases by 1d8 or 2d8.
I think it's just 1.
Check. I think it's 1, 2, but I'm not gonna shortchange you if I'm wrong. Yeah, 1d8. Okay, so that's a first level spell. That's a 4d8 on top of it. What's the base damage? Or base dice, sorry.
3d8.
Yeah, 3d8. Yeah. So 78.
56.
Yep, thank you for the quick math. I was just about to pull out a calculator. All right, 56. It is well past bloodied.
Cool.
It
All
is
right.
hating life.
Yep, it is clawing the ground like it is going to try to run on its turn.
I can use a cantrip, right? Now that I've used a leveled spell.
Leveled spell needs to be your bonus action. Cantrip needs to be your main action.
Ah, okay.
But
Okay.
I can't remember. Does haste provide you with another spell action or cast a spell?
No.
action?
No,
No.
but it can give you a weapon attack, which...
Yay! I'll take that too.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be good.
And then what I'll do is...
If you hit, you're more than likely going to kill it.
Okay. So what I'll do is, for my chromatic orb, I will apparate the ether spear, but instead of having it be by me where I just focus channel it, having gotten a little bit more experience, I will have it apparate above its head and have the ball grow larger inside and just slam on top of it, and then it will disappear and then reappear to go into his chest.
All right. Oh, and as a reminder, you feel like next round, the fog's gonna get a bit thicker.
Got it.
Yep. Just as a reminder to the entire table, heavy obscurement, and these creatures will gain a third attack. But it's not looking too threatening right now since both of them on a run. All right. As a hit, do damage for shits and gigs. Add a static plus 12. Well, hang on. Let me do the Constitution save throw. Hang on. That might make a difference. It will make the difference.
Like mine doesn't even go anywhere either.
Yeah, it will make the difference. Hang on. So, yeah. Be normal. I believe that succeeds. Nope. What's your... Huh? Nope. You kill it. Just grab the kill as you do 25 damage.
So, as I do the chromatic orb, it drops down, comes back out, appears, shoves it through its chest. It stays there, and then the surge of electricity shoots out from it, from the hilt down into the spear in its body.
Hell yeah. Anything else on your turn? You hear a seer stumbling through the room in that dense fog.
I'm gonna take whatever damage from.
It would just be 2d. It'd just be 2d4. It'll only go in one square.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the fucking door. Here we go.
Got 2 damage, you lucky girl. Make Constitution saving throw. Maintain concentration. Should see a little prompt in the chat menu.
Oh, here we go.
I don't believe you can see in... Yeah, you succeed by the skin of your teeth, Jesus. But I don't believe that you can see through heavy obscurement. Heavy obscurement in this room. So you are blinded.
All right. So I'm going to stay here for now.
Okay. Gonna apply blinded to Seer as well. Okay. And if that's the case, Seer, you're within this room, you are blinded. What are you gonna do? You can also do a perception, hearing check to see if anything's out of the ordinary in this room. I mean, this is your home turf. I would even allow you to do it at advantage because this is alchemy.
I might as well. Since I can't really use the spells I need to try to clear it, I'll just do a check.
Yeah. Again, I'm trying to give you a stick here. I know this is a bad situation. and this is your home turf. This is essentially, if you had a lair, this would be it.
Didn't check it off. So
Mhm.
Yeah. So please make me a perception check with advantage. This will be a hearing-based check. Oh, apologies. Sifting through my head. Okay. Bing, bada, boom.
Oh, I didn't add the -3.
Oh, that's fine. I can look at it. It's still enough to pass. You actually hit it right on dot. Coming directly to your east, you hear a loud hissing, and you hear the bubbling of a cauldron. To the direction is coming directly from the bookshelf to your east.
Guess I'll go investigate that.
Okay.
Bumping into things.
Yep. No worries. I can bring you all the way over there. You come to the bookshelf. What do you do?
I mean, as I feel my hands across the wall, does it feel like it's a wooden shelf with a wooden backing, or is it like a shelf with a stone wall and it's just holding books up?
You feel a wooden backing, which is strange because everything else has been stone masonry.
All right. What can I do?
Yep. How do you interact with the bookshelf?
I mean, that's the big thing I'm trying to figure out. It's like if I pull books, I could try that, but I doubt it's like just a pull book situation.
Yep.
So I'm trying to see if there's a way where I just blow a hole in the wall. I've been rolling pretty bad lately, so I'm just sitting there go like, no more shit's given. But I'll investigate the bookshelf. Basically, just start pulling books off the shelf a bit carefully. Try to
Okay.
see if there's any like weird latches or switches or anything that would like indicate that it's secured in the spot and can't be moved by just brute force.
Explain how you're grabbing out the books. Is it gently, violently?
I mean, we're in a situation where there are creatures murdering people. I don't think I could do it super calmly.
Okay. If that's the case, the main reason, I know it sounds strange, the main reason I ask is because that should be enough force where as you're tearing out the books, you feel that the bookshelf gently moves with your movement, swaying open. And you feel the wooden backing, the knob.
Then I guess I will attempt my way of opening it, either by moving the shelf or something like that.
There's a strange keyhole.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I did loot the body.
Yep. And you remember a
Use
strange-looking key.
insert key into hole.
I was really hoping anyone but you would come to this point. But as you open the door again, we hear the bubbling cauldron and the purple gas coming out of it. In this room, we see abominations of science. It's a macabre scene, like hidden behind the false bookshelf. There's blood stains on the floor, walls. Jars are filled with extracted organs, limbs lining the shelf. At the center of the room, a magic circle surrounded by a bubbling cauldron emits a wild purple fume that seems to pulse with chaotic energy. And in fact, there is a forbidden book, its pages dark and ominous, that lies open nearby. The air is thick, and the scent of decay and dark magic is oppressive. We see the madness of the alchemist at work here. I'm going to say you've done a lot so far. I'm going to say that bonus action, free and item interaction to get to this point. Just moving the bookshelf, doing these checks, and opening the door. Again, I'm giving you a lot here just because you've been encountering a lot of obstacles. You have an action And if you have any movement left, you have movement. But there is a cauldron, and you are still blinded. What do you do?
I break the cauldron by using Melt's acid arrow upon it.
Fuck yeah. Can you actually, does it require that you see a creature? Sorry,
It
an
streaks
object.
towards to a target within range. If I hear
Target
it
within
bubbling,
range.
I have a target spot.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what I like to hear. All right. See Melf's acid arrow.
I'm also using it specifically because even if I miss, it might corrode the cauldron still because it still can do stuff when it misses.
All right. What level are you doing this at?
I'm just gonna do an old-fashioned second level because I could already enhance it.
Okay. I do want to state one thing. It does specify the target has to be creature. Target one creature. But again, I want to do real cool with this. Like you had a lot of setup
It
here.
just says target on my end. It never says creature.
Am I mistaken with that?
Acid arrow.
Oh, let me.
Yeah, a shimmering green arrow streaks towards a target within range.
Well, let me double check outside of Foundry itself. Yeah, range. No, yeah, for some reason it's written as one creature. Thank you. You are correct. I'm gonna fix that in post. I have no idea what the hell it says one creature.
That's why the
you are perfect.
spell's really good.
There is no leeway given to you. You are doing everything by the book. Let me see it. And what level? Apologies, I interrupted.
Oh, I'm just doing second level. Here we go.
Okay, let's see it. I have an AC and HP in mind. Just got to meet the threshold.
Just gotta do a -3.
Okay. Good damage. You hit. It's an AC 10.
All right, so this is the initial damage. Plus,
Okay.
get something else. I have to make sure I'm reading this character. Come on, thingy. Stop being mean. Oh, and I get to gain. I basically use it to do 6 points extra damage because of alchemic savant.
Yep, that is correct. All right. All right, alchemic savant, and it is +6. You certain? Yep, that's your intelligence mod. The HP for this was 15. And again, the way I've been doing hardness, it's not a physical attack that you're doing. You are doing a elemental damage, and especially acid against metal. That fits in my book. We see that the liquid pours on the ground, this purple, viscous liquid, almost solid, as it goes over the magic circle, ruining the chalk markings. And we see like the leftover organs used as components for this circle begin to dissolve. And at this point, again, this was a magical fume. Everything becomes lightly obscured, and there's no more lair actions as the mist loses its magical properties. Congratulations. And just in time as well. Seer, you are no longer blinded. Aluya, you are no longer blinded.
Hooray.
Yep. Okay. Yep, because just to tell you the significance here, after your turn, these creatures would have had 3 attacks. You got there just in time. All right, I'm going to take the blinded condition off of you. Oh, apologies, you already did that. Yep. All right, I believe that's your full action economy. I let a lot of things go with that, with you opening the bookshelf, opening door, yep, and taking out the cauldron. That will be your turn. There is no more lair actions. All right. Unfortunately, God damn it. Aluya, you're one. Or sorry, Aluya, your odds. Seer, your evens. Okay. Aluya, feel
Hi.
rumble underneath you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, dexterity saving throw as it erupts out of the ground. Okay. And I'll offer you the roll. Hang on.
Okay. I was gonna click on my sheet.
Yeah, you can go right ahead. Click on your sheet. I'm looking at something here.
Oh,
Damage quick. Wow. Can't wait to give you 11 damage. Half damage. All right, that's 5. And you still stand.
And I still have hit points.
Yep. Lucky duck. All right, make that concentration check, and that'll be the end of its turn.
Okay.
All right.
1 temp HP left.
Is it scared? I can't remember. Nope, it's not scared yet. It's gonna go after the dickhead right in front of it. Trying to think of order of operations here. It only has just to elaborate here, because I went a little fast and loose with the smoke. It begins to lose its magical effect. It evaporates. Things are no longer lightly obscured, and these creatures no longer have 3 attacks. It's only going to be 1, and I think Belay down in the bathroom is going to waste it on the Echo Knight. He has trouble seeing the other guy. All right, that destroys your Echo, Eddie. No need to delete it.
Oh no, Eddie.
Yeah, I know.
What will I do?
How does it feel losing your resource that costs you nothing? Eddie, it's your turn. What the
Hey,
fuck are you
it
gonna
costs a whole bonus action.
do? Ha! Got him. Okay, what the fuck are you gonna do, bud?
Just gonna casually move you here for right now.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Eddie
Oh,
is
I
going
do
to-
apologize. Hang on. It started its turn within your Spirit Guardian. Was it Wisdom saving?
Oh, I
throw?
wasn't 100% sure because of the walls.
Yeah, it there's no opening to it. I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna expedite things here. 3, do damage, 3d8. Okay.
12 radiant.
Yeah, 12. He would have tried to burrow, but moving forward here, hands up the chest piece. I should have caught it earlier. Let's move on. Your turn. What are you doing? He's scratching the ground like a dog.
I'd make a joke here, but there are 2 dog owners in the chat.
Yeah.
Or 3 dog owners.
Watch your freaking mouth.
But if you know, you know, there's a particular pop cultural dog that is known for doing one thing. And I think you know which dog that is, and I think you know what that dog is.
Duh. All right, let's see all the rolls here.
Actually, there's plenty of dogs that fit that description now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Old Bluer.
Jeez Louise.
Miss hit. Yeah, that's a critical hit. Yep, it is critical hit. So 1 regular, 1 crit. Okay.
That
10
one.
damage. There's still a chance that you won't kill it. So let's see.
For a total of 31 damage.
That it had 10 HP left. Describe the kill.
It's just like probably like in the as in like moving from like one turn to the next. It's like the creature like like getting singed by the smoke that's causing it to like burn like nuts. It makes an attack toward like Echo Knight Eddie, destroying it. But then as the smoke begins to clear, that's when Eddie appears, and he curls all the smoke around him and essentially does less of like an actual like Eddie blast and more like a series of his own like a smoky like blade attacks as he like slices one but misses, but then comes in like directly into the center until it's like actually hits the heart, and then the third normal attack just like starts slowly bringing it upward until it like comes out through the top of the head, like causing everything to like smoke and an ash on its way up, and then the rest of the body just falls to the ground, split in weirdness.
Hell yeah. All right.
All
anything
right,
else
so
with your
like
turn?
don't know your name, but just stay there.
It's all over. And you actually
I
see
think
it.
it is all over.
Yeah, you actually see him with the amount of blood that he splattered over his body. He is just dripping wet with fucking blood and ash. Oh, reveal. Oh, reveal. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Well, gonna continue like my adventures in cleanup question mark.
As you reach that spot, Eddie, I will point out the long bench in the hallway is still shaking, although you don't see any like boulets nearby.
Okay. Hey, if you're a person in there, stay in there. Do not open that thing yet.
It still shakes.
Okay, good. 30, 35, 40.
Nope, wrong one. Bringing the spike growth with you.
Oh, whoops.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, and you see that dickhead.
45, 50.
Oh, Aluya, you still get pushed away. Eat.
Oh.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
So I guess it'll just float over here.
Yep.
I guess if you don't mind, maybe.
What one important thing I should point out with this particular room that I glossed over? There's still a mist lingering about. It looks green.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't
and
affect your vision. Yep.
Yeah, going to use bonus action to repoof Echo Knight Eddie like
I'll drag him over there. There you go.
And I'm going to use my hasted action to take the dodge action because I can't do anything about it.
Yes, sir. All right.
That'll be Eddie's turn.
Mavet told me what he was doing, looking at the barrel. Aluya, it's your turn. We can finish this up.
Okay.
Seems like last enemy.
Same thing as last time. Chromatic orb to spear.
Okay. See the attacks. Are you gonna take a step back or
Yep,
you gonna risk the attack of opportunity?
I most definitely am.
Need that deck save. I did think that would pop up.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, no, she does have at least better odds of getting
Yep.
the attack to miss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not worry. Do not fret, child. There you go.
Can you put Lefty away?
No.
I'm playing D&D right now.
It's the only way to help with immersion.
Beep bop beep bop boop doop boop doop boop.
Are you gonna add anything to that?
Yo yo.
What are you gonna add?
Cannot add. No, I can't do that.
Nope. No guidance. No nothing.
Go away, D4s. Oh, figured it out. Figured it out. Figured it out.
Do you still have your temp HP?
I sure
yeah,
do.
You already did the advantage. I see. Never mind.
I can't see anything.
It's 7 and 2. I'll write down a note and see if I can fix that shit.
Yeah, I don't know why it's suddenly invisible.
Yeah, I don't know either. But again, I
Although-
am being very truthful.
Although, a question here.
Yes.
Why is the opportunity attack a dexterity saving throw?
He hasn't done an attack of opportunity yet. She walked into pitfall.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
part
I
I
do-
missed.
Yeah, no problem. Let me write down a note.
This is still okay for me.
Yep, I'm still gonna make that attack of opportunity. Taking everything you guys are giving me. All right. The attack. Holy shit. That's a 23, and that misses because you're fucking haste.
Yep.
Lucky girl. All right. Unless you have any way to defy the fall, you will fall into the hole.
That's okay. How deep is this hole?
It's 10 feet. You take 1d6 fall damage. I'll apply 4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And you are restrained. You have to use an action to get out of it.
That's still okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I suppose you have ways of getting out. Yep. You keep getting that so fucking close. Yeah, that's a 10 for the audience for the concentration. All right. See it. What else are you going to do?
I'm going to quicken spell as my bonus action, and I will use my tempestuous magic and fly up 10 feet.
Yes, ma'am. That works.
And still, what do you call it? Chromatic orb this dude.
Okay. That would get you out of the restrained condition.
Click on him first.
Yep. Okay. Let's see the damage. Oh, the attack rolls then damage. What level?
5th still, but it's
Yep,
going to
yep.
be a normal attack roll.
I believe that's 78. And 56 if you hit. As a hit. Almost a critical hit. You bloody the creature. What else do you do?
Oh yeah, I'm going to use my last sorcery point to use frostbolt and change out to lightning damage.
You did main action. You did a leveled spell. You can't do a bonus action cantrip.
Wait, what? No, my main action.
The part I'm confused about is wasn't 29 just the hit?
Yes,
What was,
it
what
is.
was Chromatic Orb's damage roll?
It's
Oh.
56. There's no damage roll. If she turns it to lightning, it is maximum damage. You guys have not investigated why this is happening or what's making it occur.
Got it.
Oh, I must have missed the part where that was I thought she was using her channel divinity this whole time.
No, she has not been. That was a
No, but,
surprise to her as well. Yep.
But no, she's unless I misheard her, didn't she say she used Quicken Spell to cast Chromatic Orb?
Yes.
Okay, no, I misheard it. Yep, I apologize. Yep, go right ahead. Natural one.
Ooh.
Is that anything else on your turn?
No, but that's okay. I mean, I was bound to get one of those.
Okay. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here. Seer and Eddie, just tell me collectively what both of you guys would have done on your turns. Like, is there anything pertinent I should know, Seer? Like how you would assist with this combat?
I mean, I would just walk up and put a hole in its head with the gun that I have. Pew pew.
Yep. Please make the attack roll. Eddie, please make the Eldritch Blast, and we're going to be finishing off the session here. Sorry, we're running close on time, and I don't see the need to draw things out here. Just out of curiosity, I want to see if you guys manage it. If you don't, then we're going to deal with this turn. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Wait a second.
That would have been a hit. Please roll the palm pistol damage.
Oh my god, Eddie, stop it.
You guys, just give me a combo attack of, like, I want to hear
What's
from
that?
I want to hear from Aluya, then Seer, then Eddie, of how you guys all collectively work from start to finish of how you kill this creature. Aluya, you start off. You have the most interesting situation that unfolded.
I would have just, I flew out the hole to
Yep.
get out. I fired off my chromatic orb, and then I tried to come in again with my frostbow and missed. So then I know it's back to my homies to kind of deal with this, and I'm like, yes, finish him off.
Which way is the creature looking at?
It's now looking west. It's looking away from you. Describe what Seer does.
Oh, I got what they do. Is basically it looks towards the west where Louis is, puts the palm pistol by its like back rear, and just goes like, "Have a new hole."
Hell yeah! And Eddie.
And then pop.
Yeah. Pap. Eddie, how do you finish this all off?
Hey girls, have you ever heard of a Tendekin firing squad?
Holy shit!
As Eddie does like a flip in the air and like as he points both of his fingers in the direction of the boule, just suddenly like a bunch of little tinier balls of Eddie Blast start appearing all around him, just several again bullet sized even, and it's just and fire as they all just go
Hell yeah.
just riddling this boule with holes, and each hole causing them to expand further as it's eating away at its corpse.
Hell yeah. All right. And with that, we fade to black and we end the encounter. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me throughout this entire combat. I know it was a lot. I know a lot happened, and we got into some scary and frustrating situations, but I do appreciate all your patience throughout this entire combat. I will tell you guys the EXP later today, but for now, see you guys next time.
This has been House Common Blood. The intro and outro music is Oh My Dog by Savik, and any other music and sound effects used in the episode are royalty-free. Credits can be found in the episode description. Please review us on whatever podcast listening app you happen to be using, and if you like us, tell other people. Word of mouth is the best way for us to grow. Thank you for joining us. Iola Skyju.